this would be a decent bit of front line if they want to put Woody on the Braum, and they do. So
I do like the Braum.
Looking at the whole composition, yeah.
I'm not putting any of my eggs into an R team fight basket. I think it's purely for laning phase. It is purely for priority. And if they can achieve that, that's fine. But I'm not counting on the team fights.
I feel like adaptability has always been a little bit of an issue, but that's the regular season. That's the old J team. Meanwhile, Unified taking a lot of damage early, forced to flash and followed by Lil V for first blood. Maple is able to find the Sleepy Trouble bubble onto Mission, but no execution available just yet. That'd be a little bit early here as they go in for round 2. Hana taking a lot more damage than he was dishing out. However, Woody had his back, forcing the flash away from River. It's Hana who does go down. Mission tagging his way in, looking for Kaiwing. This time to get the Winter's Bite proc off, but Maple still on the front line, and River is coming back for more. So J-Team, they bite off a lot more than they could chew here as a pair of flashes get spent.
CP Trouble bubble
through. Woody gets betrayed! Oh no! They seem to be ceding ground a little bit, and Shelly doesn't reset. So, oh no, there it goes. Everything just goes a little pear-shaped now. But J-Team have brought everyone to this party, and Unified is not here. So, this should be ceded over, but Maple is still looking for the kills. That's going to be a Sleepy Trouble bubble landing, and they will secure it. Here comes the big Gnar, and that's going to be a pretty big against the wall smash as Hana gets caught between a rock and a hard place. The curtain call opens up. Lil V nowhere for him to go, and even though Rest was trying to get a kill onto Kaiwing, he will be able to skip and slash him down to size. Even so, PSG coming up huge with a triple kill for River.
These are going to be costly because they're giving a lot of time and snowball potential for PSG. You don't want to be face-checking into a Dragon Soul fight early on into this game if you want to scale for 1-3-1. I don't think J-Team are going to contest this, and for PSG, it should just be a mid-lane push. The quickest way to crumble a 1-3-1's defenses is just to go mid.
Let's see if they shepherd Shelly around a little bit more, as Rest is the only one there to really intercept this. Meanwhile, pressure being matched on the top, but Mission stays a little too long, and Hanabi actually runs straight into him as he's going to try to Realm Warp out. Gets knocked and interrupted against the wall. Hanabi says, "Hear me roar."
Yeah, that was a little bit too easy for Hanabi to pick that one up. Mission thought about going back into the Realm Warp. I don't think he really had any play right there, and now we have another team fight.
Yeah, they don't see the plate opening up into the curtain call. They do find an easy 1-2 onto Hana, and the rest of J-Team scrambling to run away from this one as Maple, he was targeted, but was able to pop on the Hourglass. And Woody, oh boy, it's an ace in the hole right there. It's playing to the strengths, but also making sure that they don't give themselves too many weaknesses. It was weird to see Maple on a utility pick, and now the curtain call is going to be opened up. They actually do find Hana once again. I really love that Zenith Blade combination they've been pulling off, but it's a good turnaround as J-Team disengage and collapse onto Kaiwing as the PSG play backfires. This is going to come down to a smite fight, you have to think, as Maple still threatens around the angle. This one's going, and gone. It's going to be taken by J-Team, but do they get out alive?
Five-man crescent.
PSG just closed
the four
and delete every single one of them. Rest is trying to get away from this, but with the flashes, follow-throughs, the skip and slash, I don't think he's going anywhere but the fountain.
I'm sorry, Hanabi. I shouldn't have doubted.
To go all in. They've already opened up an inhibitor on bottom. Hanabi going to be able to do it himself. He's got the Narbar ready and available, and Woody nearly gets deleted by Maple over the wall, and Hanabi, he just chucks the house at him to get the finisher. Flashes, jumps over, and gets the two-man knock against the wall. They want to end it right here, right now. Sub 27 minutes. Hanabi does go down, and that is going to stop the push for now. They are going to go right back to inhibitor number 2, and without Woody, it's still a 4v4 for the moment.
Where was this Hanabi yesterday? Watching Mega Gnars in teamfights is something that basically didn't happen. But Hanabi today is a completely different person. Remove some obstacles or fix their communications, but something definitely has happened to this PSG squad. On the flip side, J-Team, they're finding it hard to engage, and they just don't have damage at this point. Rest is pretty far behind.
Yeah. Still thinking about that late game, but it's not going to happen at this rate. And as they just open up, the teleport comes in for Rest, but he has to run to the front line anyways, and he goes into his own stasis just to buy a little time, but that's just going to be him going down and knock against the wall. Hanabi gets one, and he didn't really even need more here as PSG just charged down the line, forcing the flash out of Woody, and he is gone as the double kill comes in for Maple and the ace for PSG. That will be it. It took them just under 29 minutes But after the doubts and questions of yesterday, we have an answer. PSG, they may be mortal, but they will absolutely not go quietly into the night. Game 1 up over J-Team.
PSG, their only Achilles heel has been Beyond Gaming this split. Against J-Team, still flawless so far. This was a very peculiar game because I felt like the early game did not actually go as smoothly as PSG might have wanted. They lost the bot lane priority very early on, but it was the Herald fight that got them back in.
Pretty big snowballing gold lead for PSG. It really got off to a start with the big 3-4 kills that were basically handed straight into the pocket of River, and he kind of ran with that from there. Really good plays around side lanes, really good collapses from PSG we've seen so many times. And yes, of course, Maple will win the MVP award with a perfect KDA just everywhere he needed to be. And he was absolutely sniping left, right, and center.